Today I'm going to be 100% completing Jujutsu Infinite, which means I'll be getting the best armor set in the game, the best sword in the game, every achievement in the game, and I somehow pulled off one of the craziest trade I ever done in my life. This video took 8 days of my life, so make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Also, if you like these type of video, make sure to comment down below what game I should 100% next. As soon as I joined the game, I got forced to watch an unskippable ad. However, unlike a normal unskippable ad, this one was actually kinda entertaining. Even though Sukuna called me ugly, trash, and useless at the same time, but we don't talk about that. At the end of the ad, they ended off with a domain clash. This looks clean. While they were clashing, Kenjaku just pulled up and started to do some random magic tricks. What's going on? Impossible. I cannot believe it was this easy. This will be interesting. With all this energy in this domain clash, the merge has activated. Get back now! And dead. The end. And yo, I got violated. What? And a few seconds later, I got yeeted into a black hole. When I woke up, I met my inner demon. And he said,
"Like and subscribe, or I'll give you another unskippable ad."
Honestly, I 100% agree. So make sure to like and subscribe. While you're down there, make sure to comment what game I should 100% next. After I was in the game, I went straight back to the lobby to gamble. A legendary? Plant manipulation. I don't know how good that is. The main thing we want to try to get is Soul King. This is a new spec, so might as well. It is now time to gamble. Now game, please give me some good luck. And of course, we got nothing good. So in the end, I still use some codes to get 500 spins to hopefully get something good. As expected, the RNG gods started rage baiting me a lot. Like every time I'm about to get something decent, it switched last second. And it happened over and over again, which was not great. After a measly 326 spins, we finally got a good innate volcano. Honestly, I might just keep Volcano for now, just because we don't have a lot of spins left. So it is not time to just spin one thing and hopefully I can get Soul King. That's the only thing I want, so please game, give me some luck. Then we spent another 20 minutes to hopefully get something good. Oh my god, I don't know how good this is. However, a special grade is still a special grade. Now, do I switch Volcano? I don't know. I mean, from what this says, Ancient Construction is C class, which is not that good. A special grade is still a special grade, so say less. We can now actually start the video. It took me 1 hour, which is crazy. At the start of hour 2, I can now actually start playing the game. So first, I claim my free 50 spins, because like, why not? 50 rerolls, that will help me out a bit. But before we start grinding, we need to do our daily joke. Did you hear about the guy whose left side was cut off? What? He was all right now. No, this is mid. Not going to lie to you, that was actually a pretty good joke. Or am I the only one? I don't know at this point, who knows? Anyways, back to the script. With all that out of the way, I unlocked my innate abilities. And now we can actually start farming by Fortniting down from the heavens. Yes, Fortniting. While completing my first quest, I did test out my abilities. But currently I am way too weak right now at this very moment. My ears is exploding, but that is fine. Let me just go over here and let's now start the first quest. So for the first quest, the clan head sent me to an ominous house for no reason. And the moment I stepped in, the house was very massive. Like, how do I buy this in real life? I want it. After 2 minutes, we completed the quest. And when we were going back to the village, everything was suddenly on fire. I was gone for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. What type of time bending magic did that house have? Oh my god, this place is cooked. We got a lead. Let's check it out right over there. While we were going to the investigation site, I picked out some flour for some reason. Don't ask me why this is important. I wrote it down in the script, so it gotta be important, right? Eventually, I made it to the campsite. What is this place? Is this like a hideout? Am I gonna get jumped? Wait until nightfall to get an ambush. It is already night, okay? We now need to attack. Why am I getting cooked? What is this? A 1-2 piece combo? Oh my god, bro. Let me live. From completing the first quest, we got 13 levels and it gave me my first ever reward. I just got a lot of random stuff. We now need to get to level 30 and I'm already level 15 for some reason. From there, I completed every storyline and daily quest in the first village just to get some levels. Somewhere in the middle of all that, I got very lucky and pulled my first legendary item. I don't think it's anything good. And yo, red, please give me something good. 260, bro, I can't even use it. What is this? At least we got it for the future investment, right? Okay, we're now level 25. I believe we can equip better stuff. And yo, please, armor 260. I do not need it. That is useless. And more stat points. Might as well try to get more black flashes. there's no more quests I can do. So it is now time to do some missions. Let's now get to farming. While farming to level 30, I finally tested out the Black Flash. And from what I understand, Black Flashes is one of the best way to do a lot of damage. So the damage ranged from 94 to 214. I couldn't exactly tell what was happening. Like all I know is Black Flash is not carrying enough. It needs to do more damage. Alright, we are now level 30. We can now do the next quest. And what do I gotta do? I don't know. I'm just gonna skip everything. We have to go over here and talk to this NPC. Investigation leader. What do I do next? Oh, yo, we're in the domain. Now we gotta defeat these guys. I believe I do a lot more damage. So this should not be that hard. And yo, curse object. I believe this is the awakened curse object, I think. Or the unknown curse object, something like that. And okay, we are done. How much XP do we get? 7 levels, that is not that bad, say less. And we got completely nothing, of course. Alright, we have a lot of stuff that we can't use at all. $150, what? Why is that so much? Am I that rich already? Say less, I'm not gonna question. And okay, so we have to get to level 60. Okay, that is not that bad. Like, yeah, let's now start farming. This should be pretty light. And we have hit the level cap. So short term, we have to do the next quest. And I believe this is the boss quest, right? Let me just go over here, talk to Gojo. And what do I gotta do? I don't know. We have to enter a rift that has the boss, which is right over here. I believe this will not be that hard. Never mind, it's not even a boss. Before we did the investigation, I first adjusted my stats, and obviously we upgraded damage, because the bigger number it is, the more happier I am. And as for the investigation, they are pretty boring, so we'll just be skipping most of that. Okay, we are now done. And okay, this is now the fun part. The finger bearer boss. So we'll be farming this boss until level probably 120 or the next level cap, of course. First, we gotta dash to him and do a lot of damage. The main thing we want to try to get is a lot of Black Flash, which will be kind of hard. While we're beatboxing the boss, let me just say this. This will be the start of the mass extinction of bosses. And when I say farming, I mean hours and hours of repeating one boss until my hand hurts. Okay, head clan, I am done. Can I get the unlock level cap? We are now grade next, right? And okay, we have to go over there to get the next grade. I'm just talking to the head clan, and we are now grade. What grade am I? Grade, I don't know. But either way, we got some armor, which is not that bad. Lucky it is now time to farm to level 90. My main goal was to get to level 65. So we can do the second difficulty to actually get more rewards. The only problem was that farming this boss took me a full 3 minutes, which was not good. And we also did get another unusable item, but at least future me was eating good. Oh, yo, please. 240, and of course not. And since the boss farming was way too slow, I instead went back to missions. And it still took me an hour to get to level 90. And we're now level 90, say less. Let me just quickly complete this, and okay. We can now do the next storyline quest, so might as well just teleport there. The next quest for the clan head was pretty boring. We just had to stop a tsunami from destroying this village. So I had to use my strong arms to bench press an overly sized rock, then throw it in a very specific spot for no reason. Great Jujutsu Infinite logic right there. Can we get anything good? Come on now. Red, please and thank you. And we got completely nothing, of course. No, never mind. Please. And this armor, of course. I did not need that. That is useless. After completing a few more quests, I decided to use my Master Scroll to unlock my transformation for my Ancient Spect. And holy I look clapped. Insect armor, however, is $400,000, which is quite expensive, but I should have enough still, right? Let me just go back to armor and sell this. We can now get the insect armor, and with this armor I believe I am now a lot more powerful, right? So insect armor. And what am I? Ew, I look disgusting. I can't even look at myself. Ew. At hour 4, I still wanted to try to get the new spec, which was Soul King, so I decided to gamble again. It took a long 16 minutes, and 107 spins later, we got the Soul King spec. Ooh, it is currently very late. If I yell, I'm getting kicked out of the house. But Soul King, say less. I'll start yelling tomorrow, not right now. Where is Soul King? Right over here. Yeah, it is just Itadori. It also has a domain expansion. Left, right, uppercut. I believe that's how it works. Black anyways, I'm gonna let the voiceover take over while I keep farming, and hopefully I don't get kicked out. With the new Soul King spec on lockdown, the next goal was to get to level 120 to unlock the next boss, Diego. I think that's his name. Honestly, he's pretty irrelevant, so we don't really care about him. And of course, 12 minutes later, this game decided to bless me with another item we can't use. I mean, at least it was a special grade, right? Oh, yo, please. Oh my god. Purify hand. Wait, what? So it will increase all my stats forever and give me a random cosmetic awaken. I don't know what that means. But say less. I need to be level 300 plus. Never mind, I lied. Like say less, my luck is god tier. Like anyways, let's keep farming. After another 20 minutes of farming, I finally hit level 120. But before we fight Diego, I use my mastery scrolls to unlock Soul King's second ability. Don't blink. And okay, let's now fight the next boss, which is Diego, I think. I don't know his name at all, but like game is game. Let's not fight him. And going into this fight, I thought I would have gotten cooked. Instead, Diego was a lot easier than I thought. We did also use Don't Blink, which did a whopping 674 damage. So pretty good. Of course, the game followed up with another boring investigation. Once that was done, I paid 50,000 gold to reach grade 3. And I go to lie to you, I don't know why the clan head is so broke. Or maybe he is just targeting me for no reason at all. Honestly, who knows at this point. After that, I went to bed because it was actually getting pretty late. And after a long 8 hours of sleep, we went back to farming levels. And now our main goal is to get to level 180. And about 50 minutes later, I was 60 levels higher. After all that boss farming, Soul King stacked on a lot of mastery, which means one thing, we can now gamble on some abilities. Even though it was hell expensive for no reason, I knew it was worth it to spend over 50,000 gold just to unlock 3 abilities. Next we Fortnited down to the 3rd village. And I go to lie, I don't know any of these villages' name. All I know is village 1, 2, and 3, that's it. Like anyways, the first quest was simple. I just had to show the curses the 2nd amendment, and they loved it. Alright, we are now done. And okay, we get nothing good, I believe, right? Basically nothing good, but like a lot of mastery. Yo, now it's time to fight the Soul Curse boss. Alright, we gotta lock in. Let me just do this. Armor, and we are now ready. Mahito, you're about to get to 1-2 combo. Come on now. For some reason, fighting these bosses were way too easy. It honestly felt like the devs gave us a picture book to read, and soon enough, they're about to switch it to the Bible. And we are now done. Okay. That was actually not that bad at all. Do we get anything good though? Probably not. Yup, we got nothing good. It is fine. And okay, the next thing we gotta do is the investigation. And after that, we can now unlock the next level cap. And after one long quest of boring investigation, I can now unlock my way into buying grade 2. Alright, grade 2 is now accomplished. Say less. Right? Costs 100k. What? I am broke. This is unfair. Well, time to sell some stuff. All right, we should now have enough money. Okay, and grade 2, say less. Now we need to get to level 210 to actually get the next quest, which is quite cancer. By the end of hour 5, I stopped by the daily joke guy. What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish, right? A fish. Ha ha ha. But before moving on, I did test out my new Soul King ability, and yeah, they were pretty good. So hour 6 started off with a saving grace. I got carried by a special grade sorcerer. While farming, I noticed that the modern special grade sorcerer were kind of weak. Once they all left, I wanted to see if my main account could beat the boss faster. So I ran a quick test. By the way, guys, this is only for testing purposes. I want to see if my main account is stronger than those guys. Let me just spam abilities, and okay. The boss is already dead. Why are those guys so weak? I don't know. And yo, please, can I get anything good from my main? And Demon Finger, yo, that's pretty lucky. So it is now time to start grinding. After getting a few levels, I went straight back to gambling. For some reason, I never learned. And basically, I want to switch my Ancient Construction for probably Ratio or maybe even Demon Vessel, Curse Queen, or Star Rage. All of them works. Like, I just want to get something different. This spec is good, but like, it's not good enough. So let's now start gambling, and hopefully I can get something decent. Even though I had some form of faith, I still got nothing good. But at least I pull Ratio, right? It is not no special grade innate, but I will take it. Alright, Ratio, say less. Let's now go back. And how long will it take me to max it out? That's the main question. So we need 120. That's not even that much. And now it's time to farm bosses once again. Now this time, we needed to get to level 240. I pulled another legendary item, and equipping this item seems a lot closer than normal. It felt like yesterday when I was questioning why I got overlevel items for no reason at all. This is probably why. For the final level, I decided to complete my storyline quest, which led me to fight a gnome. Yo no. And for some reason, this gnome has a domain expansion. Like, why is he over farming with this ability? I know it looks cool, but like, this is unfair. Oh, shoot. Domain expansion. Wait, what? Oh, a gnome's doing gnome things. We might be cooked here, chat. And never mind, he is now dead. That was light. And okay, we now can use better armor. A lot better armor, in fact. And okay, we are now level 240. And we can now get to grade 1, which is perfect. Let's now do the quest. Now, before we fight the most goated boss in the game, Joe Goat, I first max out my ratio technique for the X abilities. And let's now fight Joe Goat. He should be pretty simple, except the meteor. I don't know how I'm going to destroy it, but hopefully we got this. From what I understand, he is pretty annoying, so hopefully we got this. And not going to lie to you, I thought he would be a lot harder, but like, why are these bosses so weak? And okay, domain time. So with this domain, I cannot touch the ground at all, or I'll get burnt slowly. Like I said, the main problem will be the meteor. Okay, he is now dead. It took me 4 minutes, I believe, which is pretty cancer. However, it's not that bad, I think anyways. Like and Slam just claim this, and please give him something decent. We got nothing good, of course. And okay, next we got to do investigation. And then after that, we can promote to grade 1. And after that, we have to do another boring investigation. Okay, we are now grade 1. Wait, did it just say $250,000? What? That is expensive. I'm not getting paid enough. So now I believe the next level cap is 300 to fight the Toji boss. So yep, you know what time it is. We now need to go back and farm more bosses. But like now it is time to farm Joe Goat's cape with a golly drop rate of a 0.24%. For the next hour and a half, all I did was just non-stop fight Joe Goat, and that is basically it. And still, we did not even get his cape. I mean, at least we got his pants and his ring, right? We're now level 300. Now we can do the quest. After that disaster, I helped Shoddy Commander by looking at some lava rocks in the middle of Antarctica. Like, nothing's here. And then we immediately get jumped by a rock golem. Because like, why not get jumped right in the middle of Antarctica? And we are now done, okay? Now what is next? And another dimensional finger. Let's go back to the captain. Once we were done with that, we can now fight Toji, the homeless bum. And honestly, this was pretty light. I barely got hit at all. Next is the cursed prison. This should be pretty easy, right? And we are now done. Okay, say less. Okay, we can now become a special grade sorcerer. Say less. All right, a special grade sorcerer. $500,000, of course. We are now in the final grade, and we just got some armor. Pretty good, not going to lie to you. From here, the next goal was to get to level 360 for my first maximum technique. And while we were farming the dailies and one-time quests, this game decided to give me Excalibur. I mean vengeance. And as normal, we spent another hour and a half farming one single boss again. After that, we had to refight Joe Goat for the cutscene to get the maximum scroll. But before you hear my golly voice acting, just keep an open mind. I am about to get clapped, I believe. I can't die like this. If only I wasn't so weak. I bet I could pull it off now. Maximum technique. What do I do? Oh, I got this girl. Say less. So we don't talk about what that was. Honestly, I don't even know. Next up was to get to level 420 for the final boss in the game, Sukuna. I also bought my maximum technique for Soul King, which was Black Flash Speed Down. I did eat my cursed hands we got at the start, which gave me flesh arms. Then I off-cam grind for 2 hours with the Gali team. And of course, after playing Jujutsu Infinite for 9 hours straight, my brain was fried, so I went to bed. Oh bro, what is Brody doing? Is he just like dancing on me or something? I don't know. But enough yapping. Where was I in the script again? After 10 hours, I woke up, of course. And the first thing I did was to log back in Jujutsu Infinite and nothing else. The moment I loaded in, I checked the cursed market and I saw the Eye of Willpower was in stock with 40 minutes left. So my goal was to get it no matter what. And I hadn't even brushed my teeth yet. So chat, do not do what I'm doing. It is not worth it. Like, yeah, since we were still in the early mid game, I am now officially allowing myself to use my main account just to speed up grinding. And if anyone says the video is rigged, even though it is true, just know this. I make the rules here, so if I say it works, then it works. Come on now. Even with a mad carry, 40 minutes was still not enough. And before it was too late, the shop refreshed and the eye was gone. No, please, please. And it is gone. We are cooked. We got so close. Oh my god. However, yo, that's pretty nice. But like, I do not really need this since we can actually just get it right now. So we can now actually complete the storyline quest. Let's now go back and fight Sukuna. Level 420, we are basically 70 levels above him. or 80 levels above him. But yeah, it has been long enough, so let's now speedrun story mode. So first I have to defeat Sukuna, and please enjoy my Gacha voice acting here. I can do this. I can win against him. And I got cooked. Whoa. What happened? Insolent brat. You're mediocre just like the rest of them. I'll end your misery existing with my domain shortly. You're just weak as your teacher. You are not weak. Huh? The slightest trigger can spark someone. This is a whole lot of gap. After clapping Sukuna, next I had to watch a massive inverted spear of heaven spawning from the heavens. Next I had to talk to some strangers, then immediately get teleported to the Infinity Castle. And I saw that what if Gojo was a cursed spirit guy. After that, I had to clear multiple rifts around the map. And honestly, it was not that hard. While fighting the boss, I did attempt to use my maximum beatdown, but like it did not work at all for some reason. It was truly rigged. And the final quest was for me to get breathed down on, by the cursed spirit. And then we failed to learn how to read the Bible. Because this boss was so annoying. This is the most annoying boss in the game. And the reason why this boss matter is because in Nightmare mode, the Calamity boss can drop one of 12 items, which together can make the strongest set in the game. And that is the main goal right now. I did attempt to try to carry my ult in normal mode. However, that did not work at all. We got completely deep fried. After that, I went to YouTube to see how to actually solo this boss. And I watched a person deep fry the fraud spirit in under 3 minutes. So I did the only logical thing, which was copy his innate. And that worked. Kinda. Oh my god. Say less, this was easy mode though. However, I think I can do normal mode now. So hopefully we got this. I'm gonna attempt to do this solo, and then after that I'll invite my ult. So with the new build, I beat in normal mode for the second time to unlock hard and Nightmare mode. After getting clapped by the Calamity boss multiple times, I now believe Nightmare mode was a lie. Like I didn't understand how people can solo it in under 3 minutes. And at that point I was convinced my main account was now useless. So I went back to my alt account and of course we started to gamble. Like this is the only thing I know how to do at this point. So we got Volcano back a full 360 since the start. And by hour 18 I was locked in. All I did was repeat hard mode over and over and over again until I can finally solo it on my main account. Oh, yo, I did it. Oh my god. Like, yo, I did very good. My main account actually carried. And yo, please give me something good. Purple, nope. I don't know what that is, but like I got something. And okay, please game, give me something good. Come on now. You have reached a maximum mastery. Yeah, sure. God, I don't care. Come on, give me something good. Nothing. Reds, please. Come on now. And we are cooked. Yo, never mind. Red. Eyeball. Ooh, yo, what's... it will give me more luck. Okay, say less. That is pretty good. Like anyways, it is now time for me to sleep. I finally completed hard mode. That is good enough for now. Tomorrow, we need to complete Nightmare mode. We got this. After we woke up, the first thing I did was daily joke like normal. What do you call a sheep with no legs? I don't know. A cloud. I don't know why I laughed there. Is this stupid? It is not time to solo a Nightmare run. That is my main goal here, so hopefully we got this. And next I farmed Calamity for the entire day. And as normal, the Nightmare strat did not work at all for some reason. However, I did complete some hard modes. And from one of the hard modes, I did get one of the 12 items we needed for the strongest set in the game. I got the Ranga, whatever that is. So the item we got is Ragna, which was one of the 2 requirements for the pants. Then I immediately traded it over to my alt account for future uses. After that, we farmed hard mode again. And at some point, we got another item, which was Helkitis, I believe. I believe that's his name, which was another one of the 12 items we needed. And the only problem was that I didn't know when I got it. So I rewatched 6 hours of footage and I found nothing at all. It just truly spawned in. And then after that, I took a break for the day because like I've been grinding Jujutsu Infinite for 5 days straight. So day 5 started like normal with a daily joke. Favorite food, I don't know who this is. A banana. No, this is mid. I don't know what is that joke. And before going to sleep the night before, I realized something huge. Apparently trading is one of the best way to complete the armor set. So I started to invest all my time in trading. 144 demon fingers and 8 purifier curse hands. So we need to get some stuff. So the first thing I'm going to trade is probably this item for another item, which is the celestial or something like that. I don't know. Lucky, let's now set up my booth and let's now get to trading. Yo, I think I found a trade. While trading for the items, I was questioning how I should say these names. But like all I know is that the trade works and that is all I care about. So he wants or celestial or something like that. I don't know. Words are kind of hard in this game. Thank you very much. And now I can get a leggings. And after 5 days, 30 hours of playing Jujutsu Infinite, I finally got my first relic. So only 4 more pieces to go. Surely it get easier from here, right? From here, I just started trading random things and hopefully I can get the items I've been looking for. I even offered 8 cursed hands for the armor piece and still nothing. Also, I did join a Discord server that truly carried me through this video. And that server is caverns.calamity.community. From this Discord server, I learned about values and it taught me everything I know right now. However, there is a downside to this server, which is you get pinged way too much. Like yesterday, I had 260 pings, but it just reset, I think, I don't know. Anyways, enough with the sponsor. Let's go back to the script. So from the Discord server, I learned that a domain shard is worth about 60 to 80 fingers and the relic armor is around the same. So all I did was trade demon fingers for a domain shard, then trade a domain shard for the armor. Close enough. Let's go over here. And what does that do again? If I parry, it causes a massive explosion around me and burn enemies. Yo, that is pretty good. Say less. Now we just need the shirt. Also, the winter event did spawn in and that event carried so much because of the 2x drop. So normally when I am trading the items for a demon finger, it takes only 1 run to get 2 demon fingers, which was mentally insane. Like anyways, after a couple hours of trading, a man spawned in. Game Plexo was truly the turning point. So I gave them 11 cursed hands and 30 demon fingers for the 3rd armor piece and a title. It was not just any ordinary title. It was a Heian millionaire. And we shall talk about how this man carried this entire video a little bit later. But for now, back to trading. Like I said, the winter event truly carried. And from farming the boss for an hour and a half, we got over 200 demon fingers we can trade. And you'll say less, already a domain shard. For 65, that is quite a bit. Now I need one more item. And 10 minutes later, I found a trade for the chest plate. And we now have this beautiful chest plate, I think. What does it do? Perform 2 chant non-max moves. Trigger whatever effect. Some. I don't know what it's saying. All I know, it is pretty damn good. And for the helmet, my main account currently has it. So I might just trade here. However, we need to get the most annoying sword in the game, which costs, I believe, 700 demon fingers. Like anyways, it is now time to farm some demon fingers. And of course, after the trade, I found no other trades for 2 hours. So I took another break for the whole day. So day 6 was just pure server hopping until I finally find someone that is willing to trade a domain shard for demon fingers. And after an hour, I found a guy. And apparently he was broke on money, so I had to just give him some few things he can sell to get the domain shard. This was guaranteed the best trade. Thank you very much. Alright, I just found a trade. I have been farming the frost event, so I got this leggings for one of the pieces, say less. So short term, we are cooking. Alright, I believe the cursed market is useless, right? Yep, completely useless. So might as well just go over here and start doing some calamity. We don't have a choice. We are just waiting every 3 hours so you hopefully get a new stock, and that's it. So might as well. And somehow I found the Gacha team. Oh my god, yo, I don't know what team this is, but like, holy, this team is good. Now game, please give me something good. Come on now. We got nothing good, of course. Completely cheeks. All right, second win. Can we get anything good? And yo, wait, Azure crown. I believe this is rare. Yo, wait. Fragment of reversal, some. I don't know what that is, but like, I got it nice. But sadly, after 9 runs, they all left. However, I got a lot of good stuff. Alright, so we have gotten 4 different items, which is Zoro Crown, the Fragment of Reversal, and 2, I'm not going to attempt to say this word. I want to switch one of these for the bottom one so I can actually make this armor. And maybe even switch this for this or something like that, I don't know. Like, yeah, so far we're doing pretty good. And after another 2 hours, the best cursed market spawned in. Okay, what is this? 9 fingers for Purified Cursed Hand and 5 hands for Maximum Scroll. That is a pretty good trade, not even a question. I will gladly do this. We now have a maximum scroll. Let's get another hand, I guess. Can we get one more? Come on. Nope. So we somehow need to trade 4 nature scrolls for hands so we can get another maximum scroll. Okay, that should not be that bad. Even during that chaos, I still found some good trades. Okay, so first let me just get the King of Imagination helmet. Say less. Now we need fragment or hexes. It might be kind of hard to get. However, we got this. And since I'm completely broke on fingers, we might be cooked here. All right, 3 hours later and we couldn't even get the maximum scroll. It is fine though, I think anyways. Black game, please give me something good. Come on now. Reverse trade and anything else. Yo, oh my god, see less. We needed this. Let's now start grinding. And I completely forgot to do my daily joke. So I did my daily joke or nightly joke. Why do bakers work so hard? Why? They keyed the dough. I don't know what that means. Okay then. And then after that, the winter event ended. So that is when I got depressed. So now it took me 45 runs to get 2 demon fingers, which was truly cancer. And you'll see, that's already a domain shard. This is kind of an interesting trade. Like, I'll gladly take this, not going to lie to you. And also, I think that's a low ball for me anyways, I don't know. But like, yeah, we now have a full set of Calamity armor, 3 domain shards, 1 maximum scroll, and another helmet. We're actually getting pretty close to getting the hollow sword. I might start trading everything and trying to see if I can get a hollow sword. I believe I just traded 1 of each set for the domain shard, so short term I'm just getting a lot of value. And we now have 5 domain shards, which is pretty good. We did attempt to trade 5 domain shards for the hollow sword, but it did not work at all. Instead, I found a trade for the twin cryo blasters. At that moment, it was a massive W. And not going to lie, I look sick. My hand is ice cold. And then of course we want hours of no good trades just because I attempted to trade the twin cryo blasters plus 5 domain shard for the hollow sword. No one accepted it. Will he accept this? I don't know. Apraka Mixi 2.5 hours later. Yo, oh my god. Nature scroll for a domain, say less. Over here, let's not get a domain shard. Oh yo, I cannot find a trade for any nature scrolls at all. However, I'm about to get the sword of lapis blue, I believe. And okay, finally, it took way too long. I don't know what's so special about this sword. However, it looks cool. We now need to 3 hours later. Oh, yo, well, look at this. Okay, now ash for finger, and you can also trade right over here the cloak for fingers. So short term, this is just a W trade. I guess it's now time to farm. While farming bosses for the cursed market, I did somehow hit a 0.1% drop rate on getting the domain chart, and of course no footage because like I was not recording at all. All right, next stock, what is it? Let's see this. Demon, that's not even that bad. So say less. So we have 5 pure 5 cursed hand, 2 energy, 96 fingers, 1 maximum 3 domain. Okay, that is not that bad. So my main goal right now is to try to get 2 more domain. After that, we can get the sword of reversal red to get the hollow sword. And then something wild happened. Apparently there was a trade limit of 20 and no one told me about it. So I lost 3 domain charts. But I still remember this guy's name. Jordan is cute 12345. He truly carried in a minute. And after a bit of research, apparently the trade limit reset every 8 a.m. to p.m. So all I had to do was wait 5 hours. While waiting, I still tried to trade the title for something else. And after 5 hours, I found another trade while messaging Jordan to see if he still wanted to do the trade. By the way, I did not scam at all. Apparently, he thought this title was multi-millionaire, which was not it. Oh my god. Look at this. And I believe this trade ratio was 200 to 2,500, which was mental. He was supposed to give me a full frost set, but he left. And 10 minutes later, he messaged me this. I do want my stuff back, but up to you if you want to keep the stuff. And of course, I'm guaranteed keeping the stuff, not even the question. That is the best trade in the world. And then Jordan is cute 12345 with the alley-oop that he can give me the hollow sword for the title. And since I did not have the title, I gave them the Krampus title. And after completing that trade, I had one of the best sleep in the world. So day 8 was weird. I was truly rich, yet there was nothing to buy. All I needed was a few items, but they all disappeared. However, we still found some trades for the missing armor piece to complete this video. 6 hours just to get everything. We are cooked. I believe I have everything, right? I don't have pH. What? Oh, he gave me the wrong thing. Ain't no way. All right, what is this? I cannot get anything anymore. I can get Gacha stuff, but not the thing I'm trying to get. This is rigged. Thank you very much. This took forever. Oh my god. But like now I just got traded to my main account and that is it. We should be done with this video after this. So this is it. The other ring is in my main account and I do not want to trade anymore. We are now done. But first, of course, we have to thank our main account. Thank you so much, main account. You are the best. Wait, what do you mean I owe you? Huh? Give me everything you have, bruh. And yeah, that is the story on how I scam my alt account to 100% complete Jujutsu Infinite. Now look, I didn't truly 100% complete this game. Getting 500 mastery on every single innate in the game would not be that hard. I could just use like 3 innates for the innate bags and for some spins, which would not be that hard. And the same thing with getting V2 arms. For example, my flesh arm, which I will not be getting V2 arms at all, just because that would mean I would have to 1v1 and actually win. And honestly, that seems pretty boring for the video. So I am calling it here. here. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in my next 100%.